sex bladder. Yeah, okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Multiple bladder. Sex bladder. Sexual content.
Oh, yeah.
NFC. And
I would like. I would. So because actual games have like some of the most weirdest tags known to man. What game was it? There's a game. I think it's like Deep Rock has like a bunch of just like random ass tags people just start throwing on it.
so basically, this game is saying the most popular. It has sexual content, and he is in. How can I say improper?
I don't
It's
know.
not fit to the workplace.
Ah,
Let's say this.
okay. Well,
So
well,
NFC.
remember, I am currently streaming right now, so
I'm not saying anything like
I
that.
know.
And I just seen this, okay?
Yep.
Normal. Go down, little bit down, and another one for the queen. And so, you know the regular site things of
Mm-hmm.
this genre. So the anime version.
Yes, whatever. Can we stop talking about this shit before we get demonetized again? I just got remonetized.
For what? What did you get monetized?
Well, you see, when you decide to go play the forest, a lot of things doesn't like that. By the way, you should go play the forest. By the way, really good game.
I don't have it.
Yeah, specifically, Sons of the Forest is the new one, and it's really good.
Oh, I heard about that game.
Yeah, you can pick it up nice and cheap. That'd be perfect. Because I want to play multiplayer in the game, but none of my friends have it.
28,000 euros.
Hmm. How much damage do we take from that big fall? By the way, the game's up. By the way, you can join. By the way,
Yeah. I hate this thing. So I hate when the people sell the Steam accounts instead of the just the game.
hmm.
I have the Factorial
Oh,
game.
wait, could you like move your mic a bit closer though? Kind of quiet right
Now
now.
it's good.
Yeah, speak.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, one, two,
That's
three.
much better.
Okay. So basically, the Factorial game that I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
So I I have it to the game for $9.
Mm-hmm. And what?
Problem
And what? It's a soundtrack.
now. It's an account. So
Oh.
I every time that I want to play this game, I need to make this into. I need to buy the game, change the email, change the password, and share the game to my original account. And I don't want that.
No. Why does that? Why does that take so much of a hassle? To do something so simple.
Uh, they sell accounts because it's cheaper. It's like a used game, so yeah.
Mm. Yeah, but why?
Uh, you asked me. You asked me. I didn't do that.
I will ask you why.
You can, but I'm not there with the answer.
Well, you see, the answer might quite deemed very simple, my friend. Why?
Mm.
Why?
Uh,
Get the meme of the guy saying, why?
why?
Oh. Oh, now you decide to join. Don't worry, I'm currently working on the game right now to reduce the lag. Mostly, I'm finally deconstructing the rover. Because I think that might be causing a decent chunk of lag by itself. Because it is a complete merger of like several different subgrids together. That is just my personal theory right now on why it's that. What is this? Oh yeah, also. So, question, how big's the game file?
It's over.
What?
9 gigabytes.
Yeah, compared to like, what was it last time?
11.
Yeah. It did go down. So, I have a plan, and that mostly involves me scrapping a decent chunk of our ships. Well, 3 of them at least. Because this is going to be stupid and big. Also, will this do what I think it will do if I cut this off? No, okay, it's not caught by that immediately. Okay, good. But I do like that angle, though, and I probably will use that again for a fighter or something down the line. But not now. So yeah, I'm currently scrapping down the giant cargo freighter. Very much because I need cargo space. Well, actually, I just need room.
Is it going to take me a house train?
Oh. In the meantime, I can go work on a tool. So the idea for this tool, for those who are listening on my side of the stream, so the entire concept is a piston gate thing that can extend down, carrying just an item in general. Like, more closer to, like, how to explain it. A connector that which we can connect to another object. We can then print it out and attach it to other things. If that makes any logical sense whatsoever. Is this making any sense to you?
Yep.
Okay. Short version, a glorified massive connector piston that just looks cool. Because rule of cool is awesome. Also, I eventually want to do a Space Engineers game where there is no large grids. I just find that idea would be interesting as for like a server or something, where everyone's limited to only small grids. Like everything increases by like 40%. How big is this? Interesting. We'll use it later, probably. Hinge. pistons, connectors, conveyors, connector, large, small. What does a freight contract look like? Okay, so that's a freight container. And the point of this is to grab them. Man. Okay. So,
My game crashed.
why'd your game crash?
Mm.
So, best way I can explain my idea is pretty much like a cargo hauler. You know, what we had in space for moving stuff. You know, that thing. Droid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I want to, yeah, I want to build one of those, but as like an attachment for like a ship. If that makes any coherent sense. That way. Ooh. Okay. Hinge and hinge. Verse. Nothing. Okay. Hinge and hinge. Okay, let's see if you can rejoin now. Yep. See. But yeah, so everything is running at the same time, but why is physics taking forever to fall? Or is it because of that thing? I think it may be because of that thing. Three. What's going on, space engineers? Question, how's the game running for you right now? You in the game?
I'm trying to join it.
Hmm. Yeah, because like the game's awfully laggy, right? It's like the game is like laggy, but like also not at the same time. If that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
Mm.
Okay. All of you. Share internal tensions. All of you. Also share internal tensions. First, well, it's not what I wanted, but okay. Well played. Now, it's hinge 1. First. Go, grid successfully merged. Like that. So at this point, I don't know what the hell I'm building, really. All I know is it kind of looks cool. So, yeah. Cool. Hey, you in yet, droid?
Yep, I was playing the game at 50.
Ah, okay. Okay, hinge 1. There you go. Seven. That. Yes, hinge. Where are you at? You're at 30 something.
And with the RAM increased it, I just have like 47 FPS.
Hmm.
That's nice.
Yep.
Better than last time.
Yep.
Now I need to change my graphics card again.
There we go. Zero, go. Is the game lagging for you? Or are you just flying there, pointed at the connector?
Yeah. I'm just maybe my things.
Okay, that's all working. Q, stockpile off. Control panel, stockpile off. Control panel, stockpile off. Off. Stockpile.
So my third is hurting a little bit, so if I don't talk, it's normal.
Yeah.
It's just like 3 days having this pain.
Okay, now this ship can be deconstructed. As well as you. Hello. Yeah, whatever, it's fine for now. Okay, so. How much of the lag has this thing reduced so far? slowly. Wait a minute, am I getting affected by wind? Yeah. Well, that's why everything feels so sluggish. It's 34 meters a second.
What the fuck you went through though, bro?
I didn't.
On my screen you did.
Okay. Yeah, so funny part is I was like, why is everything lagging? Look at your bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever wondered why you're moving slow, well, you're running slow because you're getting pushed backwards. So it's slowing you down. I'm gonna scrap all this. Like, that's a lot of subgrids. It's like 19 subgrids. So you figured out which mod I added in yet?
The wind thing.
Close.
The new thing that I see, it's the wind thing. Just that.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you don't really fly much ships, do you?
What? I don't understand.
Okay, let's run this entire thing out to the side. So I may build. Well, short version. Take your big ship and go up to speed with it. You'll notice something interesting.
The wind.
Aerodynamics now apply.
This is going to be fun.
I mean, it's not that bad. As long as you build your ship with at least a little bit of an idea of aerodynamics. Which means don't really have a flat face. If you do, just... Well, I mean, if you do have a... I know, if you do have a flat face, do not accelerate to 4,000 meters a second. You should be fine.
Did you see my ship?
I know. Okay, it's that, and now... Gear... Oh, small grid. Okay. What does a small grid version look like? Oh. It's not that enormous. This is the one I'm looking for. So, look at the size of the landing gear I'm building for this vehicle.
Jesus Christ.
That's a small grid landing gear, by the way. Actually, it's at the wrong area, but, you know. Also, if you know what I'm doing, read the name of my stream. So,
Small ship going large.
yes. What exactly is 2? How big is that one? Actually, this one's probably a lot better. Too wide. Because, like, it's this big. It's not just the 1x1 large grid one. This is just decently sized. Push out further. Yeah. Okay, so how big of a base plate do I want to have on this thing? Answer. Big. Actually, should I build this thing out of heavy armor? No. No, heavy armor will be too much on the bottom for now. Nah, I can go a little bit bigger. So how big is it supposed to be? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. What you doing, droid?
Just seeing. You will.
Oh. Why do you keep on clicking off my
Right.
stream, by the way?
What?
Wait, are you the one who keeps on clicking alt tabbing off my stream? Oh, also,
Me?
yeah.
No.
Okay. Go. Pinged everyone in the Discord. There we go. Yep, there we go. Now, if you could just take light armor and fill in this gap, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, how thick should I make the bottom floor? I'm thinking 3 blocks thick, like the bottom armor. Like bottom armor to top, like landing area. That should hopefully be enough armor. Okay, now I need hydrogen thrusters. So I'm going to, shove a few of them in here. Again, industrial. Nope. Change. Over to that. Okay, so. Question, can you view my stream, by the way, Droid? How are things looking on my stream? Droid?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. Didn't know.
Yeah, it's good. Sounds good.
Okay. I'm not losing any frames or anything?
Mm, not right now.
Okay. Good. Just asking. Just keep it up on the side just in case. Because on my end,
Your live is always open.
Hmm. Three. So as you can see, I am immediately designing this thing with hydrogen thrusters in mind. To at least, you know, start littering them about at least. I'm thinking 5 right here, like 5 on each side,
Yeah.
and then add more later. Actually, I really need to. I could always put the landing gear a bit further down, so we don't have to run the risk of accidentally grounding ourselves. Yeah, I like that idea. Get rid of those blocks. Give me heavy armor. Paint the heavy armor. Let's go with default blue. I get a question. Do you have Sid Meier Civilization by any chance?
What?
Do you have Civ 6? Or 7, whatever number we're at right now.
I don't know.
Ah, okay. Just a curiosity question. Good game, though.
What's the name again?
Civilization.
Oh, I have it. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. You have the new one? I mean, the new one that's 4 years old now.
I'm trying to write civilization, so wait a bit.
Oh.
I cannot write in Portuguese, so English it's most.
Hmm.
Go, translator.
Go, Google. Gray again. 4. 4.
I don't even know how to write that thing in Portuguese. So
Just type in CIV, and you'll find it real fast.
yep, I found it.
Okay.
Energy low.
So, do you own it?
No.
Ah, okay. Just wait till it goes on sale. It's a very good game, though.
I know that I have that game in
Oh, yeah, I have it too on Switch as well.
Oh wait, yeah. So one guy it's sharing the library game with me, so he has it. But if he logs in, I need to stop playing, so I don't
Hmm.
play the games that he has.
Okay. So how are we doing
I'm
this?
seeing.
So I need to go out by 2.
Oh, I have it. I have the six one.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I have it on the Epic Games thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the reason I was asking, because I kind of want to play Civilization. I just want to do dumb things in that game, such as just play Spain and invade everyone at
Yep,
once.
I have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when
I
I
have.
yeah, the funny part is whenever I play Civilization, I always play it modded in some way. If that may be adding in custom factions, because you know, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Eight. Okay, it's like that and that. Actually, move down 1 block, actually. Because I don't want to accidentally ground myself. Wait, if you don't know what the phrase grounding yourself, it literally means in terminology, you hit the ground so hard you can't get back up. Is technically what that term means, for me, at least. Two blocks over on that side. And right here, grind this down. The plan so far is short version. Pretty much get this all. So I'm working on the bottom deck right now. Yes, you heard me right. Bottom deck. As in there's going to be multiple of these.
Jesus.
Okay, wait. Go. Shit. Great. Okay, so just click on block right there. Okay. So, this is the bottom deck, which is going to be made out of heavy armor. Because just in case. Fuel. Oh, wait, also. Hydrogen tanks. turn off all of them off stockpile mode. I just wanted to empty out that ship. If you don't know what I did, I literally turned all the tanks to stockpile on the main base, so I could then empty out my ship right here, or disassemble it, because that ship is really dense in hydrogen tanks and everything.
Yeah.
Three. Okay, warp all these. Okay. So, most is all ready to go. Just need to add a little bit of extra piping. Actually, in the center, I could add a bit more hydrogen tanks in there. Not tanks, thrusters. Okay, this is going to be a heavy ship. It's not lightning. Get the interior plates. Okay. Inventory. Refill. There we go. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Six. There.
Look, Christ.
What?
I have 2047 ping.
Oh. Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Oh. No, you have 108.
my screen, it says the number that I chose.
Well, my screen says 108.
Oh, okay, I refreshed the page and yes, it's saying that.
Oh. I just used Space Engineer's calculator for lag and ping. Go run this across. Go run this across. Wait. So, 15 15 hydrogen thrusters straight off the bat on the bottom. Now, this is going to be a big thing. We need to shove hydrogen tanks literally everywhere. Actually, that just won't work. Okay, best I can fit is this much back here. Plan is, I don't know the plan anymore. Simply put, so what I wish is not to have lag. But that is something we will not be getting. Because, well, us. Of course we can't have, of course we can never not have lag. Actually, I should probably space this armor, now that I'm thinking about it. Then again, I'm also thinking about this and that. Don't think that would actually work as intended. Actually, I forgot, I need to push this down one block. So I can have a bit of extra thruster armor. I can actually fit a few more hydrogen tanks down here. So from the bottom, this entire thing looks relatively big. I think this thing's only like I think this thing's like 5 blocks wide, droid.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big. Like for a large ship, this ain't that big.
Yeah.
It's only like 5 blocks. I think it's 5. Could either be 5 or 6. But whatever, it's not that much. So I'm getting at. Now we add in the tanks. Go. Seven, paint blue. So this is going to be one very massive thing. And also, uh, 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 also for design wise, my entire thing is going to rely on that if the blueprint trick still works. You know what the blueprint trick is? Droid? Okay, let's... Darn, out steel. Oh, guess he disappeared again. Get all that. Fly over here. 7. Keep on placing down. I think he's asleep. Yeah, he's just gonna run straight, isn't he? So, what else causing this lag down here? Don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so that's how much this thing has been scrapped so far. How much this thing's full in the back. Oh, barely anything. Cargo has been added. Okay, fly up and open the panel. Click. Control 12. No. There we go. Admin tools. Entity list. Remove. 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 All of you can be removed. Remove. Oh. So that is destroyed. Remove. Remove. Still active. Remove. Remove. The hell is this stationary? No. Okay, I have gotten rid of a decent chunk.
Meteor storm inbound.
Now the game should be running a whole lot better now. So once all this is done and taken care of, then I'll increase things. So check Discord real quick. Med still fine. Just gotta be sure. So 3. Paint normal colors. I have like this. There, free fill. Where is he in the base? Ah. He's stuck. Okay, so with this all done so far, okay, so I don't know if I'm going to yeah, fill this in. Fill in this hole. This 3x3 hole. Sorry, 2x3. 2. Catch decent chunk of plate metal. attach even more tanks here. 8. I'm thinking I want this area to be like near the back of the ship. So like I'm thinking this many for like this segment of the ship. If that makes any sense. So this thing will give us ample amount of fuel. Mostly so we can then, you know, use it for everything else. Also giving us a pretty spacious room for the hangar. Yes, things have a hangar bay. Because, you know, why not give this thing a hangar bay? Because, you know, if you're building a small ship going big, why not make it a land vehicle? Not land vehicle, a vehicle that can drop off land vehicles. So, here, that's the plan at least. Which means it will be taking a lot of actual storage. But hey. Yeah, there's a thunderstorm over there. So that's 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. And I'm probably going to have a theory, which is just shove a straight line through. And then shove a bunch of hydrogen thrusters right here. Where is it? There it is. Instead of 5, let's go 3. Right here. And yes, this is all for downforce. So, the plan is, all of this area here will be for, you know, vehicles and everything. This is... Now looking at this, it's kind of tiny. What I mean by that is kind of tiny, I mean... Yeah, it's 0 out here. Move it out here. Because I'm planning on building the wall up on this side a bit. Two, 3. Okay. So we just need to build this thing upward. Actually, if I really wanted to make this thing a lot bigger, I could take out another 7 blocks on the back. Then build another one of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. Can push this thing back. Is this going to be too many tanks? Personally, I would prefer having too many tanks than too little tanks. What I mean by that is, this is not going to provide a whole lot of fuel, but at the sheer amount we're adding them in, it will provide at least with a decent amount of fuel, at least. But I'm going to be honest, this thing's probably going to be burning a metric lot of fuel by just hovering. My worst fears when I build these things is them, like, literally, like, if you can actively watch your vehicle lose 1% of fuel and you're just doing nothing, it is terrifying for me, because I'm like, oh no. That means if you lose sorry, let me phrase that. If you lose 1% every, like, 60 seconds, you don't have much fuel time before, you actually, run out of fuel and crash. So, personally, I just want to go overboard with fuel tanks. And why don't use exploration thrusters? Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea as well, supplementing some of these things with exploration thrusters and or atmospheric. Because, personally, I have a feeling that most of my weight problems are going to come from being in planets. Okay, yes, I'm going to push that another 7. In here... Exploration thrusters. How big are they? They're that big. If I were to try to hide them, I think I'd have to put them on the side. Okay. Good to know at least. Also, cargo-wise, how am I going to fit all the cargo on here that I want to fit? Okay, blue again. There we go. See, I would build this thing out of blast armor, but I just don't think that would be, you good. Because I just prefer building out of steel plates instead, out of heavy armor. Because there probably will actually be firefights going on in this thing, probably, knowing me. So, might as well anticipate the firefight happening. So, I'm planning on maybe adding in, like, a few things around here that will help in a firefight. Don't know what that might be, but I'll think of something. In the meantime, keep on armoring up this. Also, personally, I generally wish if I could actually view the component list of everything this thing will take to build. Guys, this is going to be very expensive in metal grids. With all the heavy armor we're using. Still, probably a lot less than building a large ship out of heavy armor. Because, well, I think one large heavy... Isn't that like... Yeah, it's 50. So actually, it may actually still be cheaper to build the ship in this class them building out of large blocks. Go. Personally, what I wish I could do is like build like a giant box and then dedicate it to just be a custom hydrogen tank. That would be cool. Stormworks does that, which is really cool. Okay, 7 blocks right out here. 3, wait, 3, 3. Back to gray. And place down all these. Six right there. 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 So the plan is to probably be all my downward thrusters. So my plan is that I won't need any more. Like example, like I want all the downward thrust on this thing to literally keep the entirety of the ship pretty much level. So like I don't need to add even more and more on the thing. If that makes any sense. The best way I can explain it is, when I build side wings, I want to literally load this thing up. Load this thing up with enough thrusters on the bottom. And I'm designing it for all those thrusters on the bottom. Also, this thing is going to hold a lot, actually. I'm looking at this now, and I'm like... Okay, so 2 more blocks of 5 on the end after 7. And that's the base level. And I mean base. Because this thing's going to stick down at least 1 more block, so I'm probably going to add a bit of armor around this thing. So, like, it can relatively, like, take a bit of damage without, you know, self-exploding. But it must depend on at what point does this thing have too much thrust? Because this thing can easily... If this thing can easily support itself and a bunch of other weight when it gets done, that'll be wonderful. Because this thing's going to have a relatively massive cargo bay. Not cargo bay, rover bay. For fitting rovers and things, so... I kind of want... Actually, perfect spot to put them, right there. Like, right in between these, I can fit 3. So, you know, for our bigger rovers that need a full connector, fit them right there. 2, 3. There we go. So the back of this ship, from like this area back here, which is going to be the next part of this, is not going to be hangar. That will be something else. And also for small ships, 5. Thinking every 2 blocks on these. Now, is this overkill? Most likely, yes. Will this at least work? Don't even know. After all, it's why people watch me, after all. Watch me do dumb things. and then everything immediately will then fall apart. The best part is this. 5 right there. Also, I will also be putting side attachments, you know, for all the connectors as well. These are all the bottom ones. You know, for those large rovers and everything that need, like, then have a downward attachment. So they'll all be hidden around. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, downward wise, we can fit a bit. I think maybe 3 or 4 freight contracts too, probably. Because, you know, go freight contracts. How to put in between all of these. Best I can think of is maybe either oxygen or batteries. I should go for batteries. Batteries won't be a bad idea to fit here. Because, like, it's 3. How many can I fit? Okay, I can fit 3 in between. Like I said, the key part of this is maximizing space. I'm weird. I make my vehicles large and dense. Which is how I probably burn through so much of my PCU account. One, 2, 3. Go. 6. 1, 2, 3.
Energy low.
1, 2, 3. But yeah, that's right. There's gonna be 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. So, there's the front part done. Now, how am I going to get this thing onto a cargo bit, onto a dock area to refill it all? Well, very simple. I'm not. How far this thing is deconstructed? That much. Okay. And this ship is this far done. Seven. Blue. Okay. Also, another reason for the heavy armor is literally it will provide a bit of decent extra weight, which I don't like, but it will take brunt of damages from rovers and other things landing either hard or hitting this thing pretty hard a bit at least. So the good news, at least it will, you know, not take as much as damage as it would. And attach that up. So his batteries will at least start to recharge a bit. Back gray. And now... Actually, I could probably just load this thing with a decent chunk of ice. Or my other idea, put a connector on the side and have that thing down there, my hydrogen hauler, and refuel it. That is one idea. Also, how far are you going with salvaging this thing? Oh, okay. Pretty much a lot so far. Because this thing is deconstructing. Well, this thing is actively deconstructing all of this. Which is, short version, we are reclaiming all of our equipment right now. And then I'm going to offload things off of this into here. That's the plan, at least. Feels like that's at least the plan, at least. Because, why not? Stretch. Okay. Actually, let me, there you go. Yep. Okay, so all of this armor going back about there. How far I really want to push this thing backwards. No, I mean before I cut off the hangar bay, I mean. Because simply put, I want at least to have like crew quarters. Actually, no. So behind, so the plan is actually behind this, you're going to either be cargo. Actually, I want cargo to be above. So this will have to either be cryo or 5, 6, 7. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Two, 3. Right, it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Two, 3. So I'm probably gonna have like I'm maybe like right here is where the wall's going to go up. Because I also need to have a way of getting up and down the ship. Because the ship is going to be pressurized. And this floor, I would have several loading and unloading ramps for those things. Like I want to pretty much fully open up, if that makes any sense, for the bottom floor. Three. Flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7. I want maybe 15. Maybe 20. How many blocks is... Right, isn't one thing 5 blocks? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, this is gonna be big. I mean, this is also. I also need a cargo. So yeah, this size kind of does make sense, though. Actually, now looking at this, that's like what, 3 blocks tall? Not even, probably. There we go. Actually finish this. Okay, so that's how tall this thing's going to be. That's all as tall as I want it to be. Hey, droid, you woken up yet?
What?
You awake again?
I'm sleeping in a week for a fraction of time.
Yeah. You kind of fell asleep mid sentence. By the way, great.
Yeah, man, I'm going to sleep because
Oh yeah, sure. But before you do, go look at this ship I built. And it's not that big so far, so. And he's moving. So this.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. Goodbye.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Good night. Weakling. Couldn't even make it past 4 a.m. May disable mine now. Because, you know, Discord's gonna go kick me out soon. There we go. Oh, there you go. That part finally got cut off. He's just gonna sit there, isn't he? Go. Another 2. Okay, now we'll run this all the way back. Time being. Oh yeah. This is gonna take a while to weld up though. I'm assuming Melgrid? No, just generally speaking, just taking a while. So I'm probably just out of range. Like most of them, except for like maybe 1 or 2. Ah yes, it's still getting deconstructed over there. So, the actual size of this thing, I should probably work on the whole design now, or for the hangar bay. Oh, steel plates. Items. There we go. Okay. Decent amount of those. Thinking. right there. Because like right here is where I'm probably gonna put them. But actually, I'm gonna have probably 3 of them. So these ones right here. I think like maybe like right here, where I want to put them. You're wondering, but what? You may be wondering. Simple, small connectors. Thinking 3 right there, and then right on top, we're gonna go for a large connector. So like, as you come in, you'll either have, you can then dock on the side right there for some of those vehicles, or you can then, hit the large one on top. That is at least the theory. That's at least the plan, at least. And right around there. There you go. And more heavy armor. Yeah, because like, you gotta remember everything. Everything on this vehicle is going to be either low to the ground. So like, you know, you may need a little bit of area. Actually, instead, maybe I just have that like that. That could actually work a lot better. You don't know what I mean. The theory is have all your small connectors on this side. They can have 2 large ones right there. 2 large. Go. Four. There. 5. Go up. Yeah, that works. This works. For a massive just connector. So, and oh yeah, I actually don't have a way of actually moving heavy items. Whatever. I'll think of something. But simply put, here we go. Blue. Now we're back to laying down armor for this thing. But I'll probably need to spend at least maybe I don't know, hour and a half just idling here, waiting for all this to be welded up at this point. Because while there is a lot of stuff. Seven. So for the front part right here, I kind of want to redo like this front part right here. Now you may be wondering how I'm going to redo that. Well, the answer's simple. Instead of having, you know, like this, I want to have it so I have like a few more larger ones on like the front, and also a few more smaller ones. So like, you know, good example. So you don't have to like dock all your things in the back or on a straight line. If that makes any sense. Thinking 2 blocks out, maybe. Now chuck it down like this, so I can still shove all tanks and everything perfectly fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if we go 2 blocks in, I go to 4. Yep. There we go. If I want to, I can do it like this. So I can have 3 of these. That. Now 5. This is going to be one of the largest, like, docking platforms on this ship. So, like, you know, because like I'm not going to be putting much things outside, sides on the front. So, like, you know, might as well go a bit overboard with it. Now I have one of these right there, but another one right here. So 4. There'll be another one right there. So that's... yeah, it's pretty decent for connections. Because things meant to anticipate anyone else's other design. And also, if I get enough resources, I'm probably going to build this on servers. So I want to keep this as vanilla as possible for that reason. I do have a feeling this thing's going to be having a bit trouble of transporting items. But outside of that, wouldn't really be a problem. Because, you know, actually, not... actually, as long as the items... as long as you don't want to, pipe, like, a lot of your, like, needed items through the rover bay, you should be fine from getting at. if anything, I probably will connect up these up to like a cargo center up on top, so like you can still at least transport, you know, large items through. Not have to worry about that problem. It's at least plan. It's like, you know, a good example, so like you can at least, you know, like save. Like if you're going to use this ship, all I'd have to do to transport items is just dock up to this one right here. Instead of, you know, the bottom ones. Want to transport, you know, like larger items. But most things you probably transport through here would be small items. So like, you know, like ores and everything, I can go through a small tube.
Meteor storm inbound.
Now this, that. Actually, let's go down one extra block. Don't have a relatively larger. Larger little area. Now the areas I want to have like a cargo door, probably like right here and right here, or maybe like on the thrusters themselves. Like it wouldn't be like a massive door. I'm talking like maybe like, I don't know, like big enough to fit you, like a player or something like that. But like if I want to have a larger one, I'm thinking maybe like right here for like a slightly larger door, you know, besides like the front door. So you could have like maybe like one like right here. I'm gonna do that and, you know, reorganize this. F. Around right there. Yeah, so this is like the size of like most small rovers are about like this size. Okay, so we're gonna have door right there, which is then we'll go into there, which then we'll have this door pretty much in the middle of this, in the middle. And then the back won't have nothing. Anything in the back will probably have extra thrusters, if anything. That's a bit the idea, at least. That. This. Yeah. Okay, it should work.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Go. Refill. If anything, I'm probably gonna make it so like I can at least use it on all my worlds at least. So like you'll probably have like hyper industry tools and stuff like that. You know, I always have that mod in. I like that mod. Good. Okay. So I got this nice wall with connectors. And 3. We'll just go for 2 for right now, actually. Then I'm going to do the door at least. Go right over here. Hit like that, maybe. Maybe that'll work. Five like that. That. You. Wrong one. Yes, you. Now you. Yeah, okay. Now that would provide us with a decent chunk of actual height on this thing. Now, line a bit more extra armor on this thing, just in case. And then run it this way. Go. Now let's just run this straight down. Now straight back up. Go. There you go. Much better. So, now we'll just have this like that. Actually, I'll probably save this and shove it in creative mode, if anything. And, like, do this later. It's like I can at least, I don't know, like save on time. Alright, fine, disconnected. Rationality behind it, because single placing all these blocks is going to be a long process. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm probably going to save. Actually, what time is it? Actually, yeah, I'm just going to call the stream here for now. So with that, everyone, have a nice night and enjoy yourself. I'm probably going to go mess around creative for